Good morning, good
Blog Talk.
afternoon, good evening, universe. I'm your host, MJ Racadio. Another special segment of Blog Talk Hollywood. And guess what? We just had kick off our episode, season 17. And now I believe this is our first episode for February. And we're going to talk about the latest and the best innovation for 2022 with my special friend, a good friend of mine, and she's happened to be the America's favorite dermatologist and dermatologist, particularly in Hollywood, with some of the notable celebrities like Paula Abdul, Apple Diab, and many more. So, without further ado, please welcome Dr. Tess in our show.
Hi,
Hi, Dr. Tess.
MJ. Hi, everyone. Happy New Year.
Yes,
Well,
it's nice
yeah,
catching up with you,
I
and
know. It's
I
going by
know.
fast.
And it's
2022.
yes, it's already February, and so you know, I know you have this amazing innovation, and this is the latest stuff for 2022. And well, before we get into that, do you have any new goals, or have you created any New Year's resolution that you're following right now? Share us.
Yeah, so I just turned 50 in
Yay!
2021, right?
I
But,
missed I
you
missed
know,
that party.
you missed
I
it. It
mean,
was fun.
I missed
It
it.
was a 50s themed party, and we got to all celebrate, and it was so much fun. But I think when you hit milestone birthdays, you really think about and reflect on where you are, where you want to be. And I think for me, the biggest thing is I definitely want to focus more on my health. Sometimes I work really hard, and I try to optimize. As you know, I take my lively supplements. I get my IV glutathione and vitamin C antioxidant treatment. So I work out regularly. I eat well, but we can always do better wherever we are. As far as our nutrition, our physical activity, I think we can always do better. And then I also feel like my relationship with God has gotten better too during the pandemic, as I'm sure many of us have, to try to, like, our faith has gotten stronger to get us through the hard times. And I think one of my goals too is to try to build deeper relationships with people. Sometimes, when we get busy trying to achieve your goals, whether it's your personal goal or personal life or your business and career, you do get too busy to build close, deep relationships. And I think that's one of my biggest New Year's resolutions. So I'm working on it, and it's a day-to-day thing.
That's well said. I don't know if I heard it right. You said you just turned 50. I thought you just turned 35.
Thanks, MJ. Well, we have a few, tricks, and that's what I'm really excited to talk about, today to your audience, is that, technology, medical advances continue to happen, and it's really exciting. And it's really exciting to live, the times that we're living now. We have so much technology, so much knowledge, so much expertise, so many ways to really try to be the best that we can be inside and out. And that my goal is to really just help people become aware of these incredible advances in medical technology.
Yes, that's well said. Now, I know before you go on, I want to know how's Dr. James and your kids.
Yeah, so they're doing great. Our James is doing amazing. He continues to get better, as maybe some of you know. He's had some big health issues over the last 10 years, and he also turned 50. And
Oh
we
my
feel like
gosh.
this is the decade where he's going to make a big comeback. He gets stronger, he gets better every day. And we just feel so blessed because we do get to spend a lot of time together to support each other. He is writing a book on his journey, and hopefully it can help people who have been through those scary times health wise. And it's really a journey that I think I encourage him to share, because he's been so strong through it all. And and I really think he needs to share it because a lot of people can benefit from his story and knowing about it. And then our kids are doing great. Jaina, our daughter, is in medical school. She's basically, over half of her first year is done, and we're so proud of her. She's doing great. And then our son, Michael, is also doing great. He is a sophomore in high school. Can't complain,
Yes.
MJ.
Yes, amazing because I've known you since 2015 and I've seen they grow.
Mm-hmm.
And although we don't really hang out much, but I've seen their progress because of your successful All in the Family with Dr. Tess. And congratulations with the season. What season is this now?
We're
Last year.
season 4. So thank
Season
you,
4.
MJ. Yeah. So
How was that?
season 4 has been amazing. It's been star-studded. I actually filmed at Paula Abdul's house. We did
Yes.
2 episodes. We had Apple the app do a couple episodes. We also had social media star Bella Porch in there as well.
Yeah,
Yes, and
I'm curious. How is she as a
she's
person? I
the
know.
sweetest. She's very sweet. She's very shy, actually.
Yeah.
So when you see her TikTok videos, you wouldn't think that she was shy, but she's very shy. But she is super down to earth and very, very sweet. And Heart Defensor Telegarta as well, who is another YouTube, star, who's a dear friend and a patient, also was in our season 4. So we're really blessed, and we just thank the viewers, and we thank GMA Pinoy TV. I've had a show on GMA Pinoy TV for 10 years, almost 10 years
Wow.
now, with the Dr. Tess show, and then now All in the Family with Dr. Tess.
Yes, and I
Watch it
heard.
if you guys have GMA Pinoy TV.
Yes,
It's every
definitely.
Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific. And people seem to like it. They like the episodes.
They should not like it. They should love it
Thanks, MJ. Yeah, and then
because it's
nice.
Kapuso, right? Love. Kapuso.
Yes,
But
yes.
I heard from the grapevine that Bella Port, she grew up in the province because she speaks Ilocano as well.
She obviously was born and grew up in the Philippines and then moved to the
Yeah.
US when she was 14.
Yes.
And it's interesting because one of the episodes, both Apple the app and Bella was at our M Beauty clinic in Beverly Hills. And Apple is a big fan of Bella, but has never met her in person. So I was
Wow.
able to introduce the two of them, and it was such a fun encounter. And that's the episode.
I think I'm thinking about attending your party this year because my birthday is also November. And you invite Apple the app, Bella Port, and they should collaborate together.
Yes, they should. And
They should.
hopefully they want to go back to the Philippines once it's safe. And I did say, maybe a collab is in the works. I think
Yes.
Apple would be really excited to do it. Yeah.
Absolutely, and we're doing great, especially SB19. I just want to put that out. They're number 1 on Billboard, Filipino group. But anyway, having said that, now let's talk about this latest innovation of yours. And
Yes.
Yes.
So I told you there's something I'm really excited about. I've been using it now for many months before it was even out and for the public. And it is, everybody is really concerned about their eyes, right? Especially because we have to wear masks, and it's really just the eyes that's really seen by most people, and that's how we express our emotions now. And they can judge you just by how your eyes look. If you look tired, if you look old, your
I know
eyes
that's
really
that's society,
so important.
judgmental.
Yeah, it is, but it's like so in our clinic we do a lot of treatments to try to rejuvenate the eyelids, try to lift, tighten, open it up, remove extra skin without surgery. But now there is an eye drop, FDA approved
What?
Eye Drops.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you're interested, huh? It's called Upnik.
Upnik.
Yeah, so we're one of the first clinics in the United States to offer this. Upnik, it comes, so this is a box. You get a box, and there are 45 of these individual packs. They're individual, one use.
Mm-hmm.
And you open it, and it's like this. And then you twist it,
cool.
and then they're eye drops. Actually, at the webinar today, I did a demo where I just treated my left eye, and then within like 10-15 minutes, that eye opened up. The white part, the sclera, the white part of the eye became brighter.
Wow.
So if you have red eyes, if you're tired, it brightens that. But literally, it lifts the muscles, lifts the skin. So it is FDA approved for the treatment of ptosis, PTOSIS, if you guys want to Google that, ptosis. And essentially what ptosis is when your skin becomes heavy on your eyelid. And that happens with aging, and everybody experiences that with aging. It's a normal part of the aging process, but obviously nobody likes it because it does make you look more tired and reveals your age. So now we have an easy solution as an eye drop. The only thing about it is not a permanent fix. We have treatments that are more permanent, but and you can have those treatments and then still use Upnik to take it even further. And that's what I do, optimizing. So that's Upnik.
Wow, that's really unique. Upnik.
Exactly. Don't you want to try it, MJ?
Well, yeah. And my question is, I know I just turned 43, but I still look young thanks to you. But I felt like there's some sagging here.
Yes.
What else can you get in your services? Yeah.
The neck is also one of the areas, obviously. So now this part of our faces are covered, but we can still see our neck because
exactly. So yeah, Dr. Tess here. I can feel it. I know it's been a while since I right here.
So
trying to
there is the latest treatment for skin tightening and especially good for the neck, and it's called Pixel Lift. Actually, around the holidays, I did a segment about Pixel Lift on NBC's California Live, and you can show that to your viewers. And it is RF, radio frequency microneedling, and it's different than just microneedling because you hear it a lot about microneedling, but this is actually needles. An applicator will have about 49 little needles, and they can go up to 3 millimeters underneath the skin. It's almost like feels like a stapler where you're like, the needles go underneath your skin, and it delivers radio frequency. And that radio frequency then will heat the tissue underneath the skin and the surface of the skin. So the advantage of this over old technologies is you're not just heating and applying radio frequency on the surface. You actually can go deeper in the dermis, and you get more effective tightening. And the coolest thing about this is that it really only has 24 hours worth of downtime. So you're only red and swollen for 24 hours. So it was one of our most popular treatments during the holidays. And I've had a few treatments of this, and you can see my neck there.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's for loose skin of the neck, and that happens again to everyone, sort of like the loose skin on the eyelids. If you actually can feel a little bit of fat, like a double chin.
Like this one, see?
Yeah, do you have a little bit? So maybe you have a little bit, but most people have more. So you have a little
I
bit.
know. I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Because of that vitamin C that I take and vitamin E.
Yeah,
it's really important. And I recommend everyone sleep peacefully. It's amazing. I sleep peacefully.
It works. It works. And
I
sleep
was
is
just wondering if can they order it still online in your store?
we're reformulating everything. So the Lively products, we are reformulating them, and we're rebranding everything. So tune
Mm.
in for that. Watch out, but we're coming up with something really good. But
Yeah, yeah,
if you
because
have a
yes, I told my friends to call your office to
Mhm,
order. So I'm
yeah.
glad you're telling me this right now. That's amazing.
Yes. So if you have a little bit of double chin, there is an injection treatment
Oh,
that can be done to remove the fat without surgery.
wow.
It's called Kybella. So it's really meant for people who just have some fat here, but maybe are afraid of having actual liposuction surgery,
Mm.
or it's too little to have liposuction. But the fat can make the skin hang down, and it weighs down the skin and it drags the skin, and then you lose that nice jawline. You lose the definition, the separation of the jaw and the neck. It kind of blends. So you can get Kybella. You just come to the clinic, you get the injections, you're swollen maybe for about a week as your fat cells are dying, which is nice because the fat cells permanently go away. And a lot of
Wow.
people really love that. So you lose your double chin, and then you tighten the skin, and then there's Jeuveau and Botox can also help with the muscles. So you probably have seen older women that have those bands. They kind of like
Yes.
hang those
Yeah.
two bands. So we can treat that without surgery using
Hmm.
Botox or Jeuveau. And so we can combine all of these Pixelate, Jeuveau. If you have
Wow.
some double chin, you can have Kybella, and your neck will look so much better. You'll be so much happier. You look like you lost weight and you look younger.
That thank you. That's just amazing. I imagine you talk about the latest innovation now because I was kind of concerned about my. It's not that bad,
Thing-
right?
It's the thing because of Zoom, we look at ourselves so much more than we normally do.
Exactly.
Like before Zoom, the only time we would see ourselves is if we actually look in the mirror. And then the rest of
Exactly.
the day, we're not seeing ourselves. But now I'm talking to you, but I'm seeing myself the whole time. And you're like, you're checking
Exactly.
everything out. Do I have
Yes.
wrinkles? How are my eyelids? How are
Yes.
my
I make
neck?
sure that I still have my, my cheeks. Yeah.
Yes. The cheek definition, jawline, neck. Yeah, I just recently had, for those of you who follow me or want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on at Dr. Tess Mauricio, Dr. Tess Mauricio. I share a lot of great information on all the amazing treatments. I just recently had treatments for my under eye area too, and my temple, because those are areas that get hollow as we get older. And when it gets hollow, you start having dark circles, you start looking tired, you start getting eye bags. And we can treat that naturally using your own platelet rich fibrin matrix. So we draw a little bit of your blood.
My gosh, it's like there's so much innovation. You said you
So
mentioned
much.
You mentioned Matrix.
Matrix. It's like Matrix. It's like modern technology. Yes,
Exactly.
it's your own growth factors that will rebuild the area. So you don't
Wow.
have any issues about it being lumpy, because some doctors offer fillers for that area. But the problem with fillers, because the skin there is so thin, is that it can get lumpy. You can get lumpiness, or you can get a lot of swelling that can last for a long time. And I don't like that for me, so I don't offer the fillers for my patients for the under eyes. What we do for the under eyes is pixel lift, right, to tighten the skin, and then we can do platelet rich fibrin matrix for the under eyes.
So if let's say for example, I call your office, can I get the Matrix?
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
would be
So there
easier.
are different kind of matrix in the clinic. It depends on what what we're doing.
Absolutely. Well, that's amazing information, Dr. Tess. And what I should say life lesson can you give us in this episode before we go?
Yeah, so I think during the pandemic we all realized how precious life is, and we also have realized that we need to start focusing on taking care of ourselves, both inside and out. And the key is that when you if you are looking in the mirror and there's something that is making you not be the most confident person that you can be, or the happiest and most kind of highest self-confidence that you can be, life is short. There's so much incredible technologies now that are available, and the few that we just discussed, that's just the tip of the iceberg of what we can do at M Beauty Clinic. So you have ways to address these issues and make yourself happier, more confident, and live your life to the fullest. Live your best life every day.
Yes, that's beautiful, Dr. Tess. As we can see, your beautiful face.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
you look
What
like
time is it? At
yes,
11.
you found the fountain of youth, and yeah, you look like 30 years old.
Thank you. Well, I just want to share that to everyone, and I think aging is hard enough, right? Aging is hard enough, and I feel like sometimes we feel so much younger on the inside, and then when we look in the mirror, it doesn't reflect how you feel. And what we do at M Beauty is we try to match that, because many of our patients, they feel so young on the inside, but they look at themselves in the mirror and they're like, whoa, I look old. And then people treat you differently when they think you're old. And especially in your business, in showbiz, I think it's important that you look like you're taking care of yourself,
Absolutely.
inside and out.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Tess, for being on the show. It's really a pleasure to always talk to you. And thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks, MJ. And those of you who want to call, we offer free consultations at M Beauty Clinic. You can call. Our phone number is 1-833-462-3288 or 1-833-4M-BEAUTY. Or you can email us at info@mbeautyclinic.com. And our website, or if you want to learn about all the amazing, cool things that we do, mbeautyclinic.com.